Sam Hell was born from a favor I did for a friend of mine named Rodney Lee Conover. We did this little thing called Death by Megaplex. You probably saw the posters all through the background of Sam Hell. It's practically our dressing in every scene. But yeah, it was like a 20-minute film, and they showed it at the Spooky House that October. And Bob and Alan, who were the owners, they said, you know, if you want to do a project here, you know, you got your run of the place, and we also own one up in Ventura County called the Seaside Haunt, and you can use that place as well. I went, oh my God. Called Rob Clotworthy, a good friend of mine I went to high school with. He and I got together, and I went over a story idea I had with him. Rob launched into it. We had about 2 weeks to write the thing, and the day he had it finished, I read it that night at 11 o'clock, and the next day I got a producing team off of Craigslist. I got one reply. The cast largely came from a play I had done at the West Valley Playhouse called A Flea in Her Ear. It was a French farce, and the group of actors, we all just got along so well and had such a great time performing this play that we became instant great friends. And I said, you know, let's all do this horror movie. You know, I got this spooky house. Let's do this, you know.
Great. That's really the shot.
If I take it open, you put your fingers here and hold it open. It's not going to be seen. He's in a bad spot. I think he hit it. Action! Martin! Martin! I said stay close.
Yeah, Keith Lewis, just incredible job on the Clint Eastwood performance that I asked him to pull together, and you know, really a cool character he developed. And I got to say this about Keith too: he brought a lot of story elements that were incredibly timely to mistakes, holes. I mean, you got to understand, this script did not have a chance to be honed or refined. It was like one fell swoop, confidence of stroke. You just go in there, whew, and you do it.
We're getting ready to film scene 56 here. This is where Jill comes up and asks the next door neighbor what happened to the garage sale. Very creepy scene. We'll drop the hose in to water itself in the flower bed at that point, and then come up here and fold your arms and kind of look over there and remember. Okay. You know what I mean? This is your close-up.
It has a certain stylized feeling, and I grant you that. And there's a great story there that Rob penned. I feel like, you know, he took the base concept that I gave him and really ran with it and made it into something very special that I care about. I'm interested in it. Every time I watch it, I seem like I want to know what happens. So you know, where does this guy come from? What was his past? How does it connect back to the Spooky House and Sean? And I find myself wrapped up in it, which is, I think, what it's supposed to do.
2 weeks of Sam Hell!
Now we have me working on film and I'm still not getting paid.
And cut does.
John, let's bring your car up. So it's easier taking her to Bloodshed Medical Center because she tripped on a piece of glass. It's just a minor little thing.
Just minor, they say. I don't know what it looks like, but they say just minor.
We don't have insurance, but I don't think it's going to be a problem.
The weird thing about shooting in a spooky house is your set comes coupled and bundled with scare actors.
Action! Minions! How do we tell the Spooky House actors from the Minions?
This guy, Marcus, he was probably the #1 scariest scare actor in the whole place. Marcus knew how to disappear when you were around. He could just disappear and all of a sudden reappear right behind you. You wouldn't know he was there. And he had this growl that I kid you not, it was like something out of hell.
Stand up and howl.
Where are you going? I'm coming with you.
What?
You look like you used that.
Do it again. Come on.
Not too far to that side. Too far to that side.
I got that.
Scott, I like a napkin, please.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
That didn't sound good to me.
Sound good to me either.
But I always have you.
A lot of fun ensued on this project.
We're Scooby-Dooing you guys.
I'll give you Etienne, my pretty.
This is the diner where we filmed a 17-hour day. One day, 17 hours, no stop. This is the diner where we filmed a 17-hour day. One day.
A 17-hour day it was, and the beginning of the day came with the realization that there was no script for this entire heart and soul of the movie. There was no script. He pasted my notes in the screenplay. From my point of view, I was flying by the seat of my pants, literally, for 17 hours, figuring out the shots I needed and the dialogue I needed, which was coupled with voiceover and memories going by as people are talking and describing what's happening over, trying to get it in one 17-hour day. Unbelievably impossible. And yet, you know, it's one of my favorite scenes in the movie, how it cut together and came together. It really feels like we knew what we were doing. Sean was played by Brian Graves, and Kristen Pfeiffer played Patty, and Osa Wallander, who's really getting a name now in the independent film industry. Osa Wallander kicked ass in this thing. Kenny Lombino played the cafe manager. Kenny and I went back to yet another play at the West Valley Playhouse that a group of the actors and myself got to perform in as well, called Funny Money, directed by John Barry. It was Skip Peppo, Kristen Pfeiffer, who played Patty, and myself. I played an English actor, actually, and Kenny Lombino was the Smurf Curse character who was a bad guy, and we all just had terrific fun. Just to mention a few of the actors. I want to single out Skip Peppo because he did such an amazing job, and I'm kind of proud to have been able to come up with the idea of casting him as Sam Hell, but just an amazing way of putting the creep on, and just an amazingly versatile actor as well. Very funny at comedic roles, but in this, it was just, he just got into this character's skin, and so to speak, and pulled it off brilliantly, I thought. It was great to have my good friend Bill Bryan in the film, and his son Tyler Bryan, who played Martin. Bill played the bum Charlie, who got disemboweled so wonderfully in the garage, and a lot of good gurgles from Bill. Thanks again, Bill, for that. Just everybody in the cast, you did such a great job. Thank you so much again for the lend of your talents and your money, John Lindsay and Joe Biafora, who were our investors. And anyway, everybody just bang up job. Sorry if I didn't mention y'all. Anyway, Sam Hell, you know, even dead things have agendas.
It's a bloody stakeout. That's what it is.
It's a bloody stakeout.
It's a bloody stakeout. Someone get me some coffee. And a donut with a hole. Come see Sam Hell the movie. It'll make you shit.
Oh, I gotta go.